Defender claims to be the quote #1 rated blood sugar formula. Rated by who? This guy? But we're not just gonna take some random dude's word for it. We're gonna look into the research to analyze this supplement and see how effective it really is for controlling blood sugar and boosting energy. One big problem with supplements such as Sugar Defender is that they pack in too many ingredients into one formula. This creates what's called the dilution effect. For example, in a daily 200 mg dose of Sugar Defender, there are 23 listed ingredients. That means that each ingredient is only about 9 mg on average. That's like 2 grains of sand. It's such a tiny amount that it likely won't provide any real benefits. So even if a supplement is known to be beneficial, if you're not getting enough of it, it won't do you much good. As we dive into the ingredients, remember that this is a common issue we'll encounter. Let's look at the doses they use, whether they're using the active compounds, and if there's evidence they can help with blood sugar control or energy. Chromium is often found in supplements aimed at aiding diabetes and blood sugar regulation. Research on individuals with diabetes suggests that taking chromium might slightly reduce HbA1c, a marker for blood sugar, by about 0.6% and could result in a small weight loss of around 0.5 to 1 kilogram over 12 to 16 weeks. However, chromium seems to be most effective for people with poorly controlled diabetes. Studies on non-diabetic, overweight, or obese adults and children show that chromium doesn't lead to fat reduction or improved blood sugar control. So while chromium may have limited effects on fat and blood sugar in those with poorly controlled diabetes or PCOS, it's unlikely to significantly impact the general population. Moreover, the doses needed to see benefits from chromium are typically higher than 200 micrograms. Sugar Defender, however, only provides a measly 0.7 micrograms, which is nearly 300 times less than the lowest effective dose. With such a minuscule amount of chromium in Sugar Defender, it will have no meaningful effect. Maca is a root vegetable used in traditional medicine for boosting energy. There's a small clinical study suggesting that taking 2,500 milligrams of maca twice daily for 8 weeks might enhance some aspects of physical performance, like grip strength. However, this study isn't very reliable because it doesn't have a control group. Plus, it was conducted on a small group of elite male athletes, hardly representative of the general population. Grape seed extracts don't seem to be helpful for controlling blood sugar. There's some weak evidence hinting it might aid in cognitive function, but the doses needed are much higher than what's found in Sugar Defender. Guarana extracts are known for their high caffeine content, similar to coffee. Green tea contains some caffeine too, but also contains EGCG, a beneficial antioxidant. Drinking coffee or green tea daily seems to be more effective at preventing type 2 diabetes, rather than actively reducing blood sugar if you already have it. Observational research suggests that consuming caffeine from drinks like coffee or tea is linked to a lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes. The caffeine content from both are also known to help with alertness. However, this by itself might not enhance exercise performance. One study found that a supplement containing guarana and caffeine didn't improve things like jump height or agility. Regardless, the effective doses are much higher than what Sugar Defender offers. African mango extracts have been examined in a few weak clinical trials for managing blood sugar and obesity. However, they use a specific extract called IGOB 131 at much higher doses than what's in Sugar Defender. Also, most trials don't have placebo groups, and they were all done by the same researcher, which likely introduces biases. Both erythrococcus, also known as Siberian ginseng, and Panax ginseng might help with controlling blood sugar in people with diabetes. However, when it comes to being used for energy and wakefulness, the research suggests otherwise. One study showed no improvement in endurance running for those taking Panax ginseng, and another found no performance benefits for runners using erythrococcus.